read Dopamine Nation by Anna Lemke, MD, recommended by Andrew Huberman on his podcast. It follows the journey of multiple of her patients with the common thread, dopamine. The dopamine system seems to work in a way whereby it needs to be balanced over a certain time frame. After too much pleasure, the body seems to induce a low dopamine state, pain. But one also can reverse this. By giving into pain first, the body then balances with pleasure. The book seems to be addressed towards a more general audience, though it does include many aspects of the dopamine system. It seems to mostly focus on storytelling, with the case descriptions to drive home the point of pain and pleasure as two sides of the dopamine system. A recent experience that I now had a few times. Through Peter Attia and Andrew Huberman, I did a few VO2 max training sessions with 1 minute as hard as possible, rowing, elliptical, cycling, running. Through the 1 minute time horizon, I managed to drive my heart and respiratory rate quite more up than in the previous weeks and months, sometimes tasting metal. Then after a sauna session, I often would feel almost high for anywhere from 10 to maybe 2 hours. Pain first, pleasure follows. Another example would be the cold baths, ice baths I did over the last winters. What followed was often hours of elevated mood. The book also made me recognize the many similarities between me and the author's patients. Years of often compulsively opening WhatsApp for the 100th time in a day, scrolling through blogs, YouTube, or the few nights when I finally lost the fight against the TikTok algorithm. One image that stuck with me in this regard was Andrew Huberman drawing an analogy from this kind of behavior to a dog digging for a bone in the corner, not finding it, but still continuing to dig. But I also have to say, when the book was over after what felt like only a few hours, I was surprised since I had expected some more scientific background. Maybe this expectation also stems from recently listening through Steven Pinker's 25-hour books. Boasting.